because every department head comes in and presents the budget. And I took very hard, and everyone says, "You did what?" And I actually, maybe I shouldn't admit this. I kind of found it interesting. I was not at all bored by it. It was actually, and I took a tough look at the budget. And what economists, people always think economists are accountants. Economists and accountants do double ledger bookkeeping. They make everything balance. Economists don't do that. What we do is we compare things. That's really basically what economists. So what basic concept of cost in economics is what we call opportunity cost. So the cost of my being here right now, although it's too early for, is I can't watch the football game. So there's a cost for, and that's the true. We don't, economists' basic concept of cost is not in dollar terms. That's just like the money price of the cost. The real cost is what you give up to get something, and that's a really good way to look at budgets. Right? If you spend X amount of money on the schools, that money is not available for sidewalks. It's not available. Spend money on fixing up the Green Street lot. That money is not available to address the frog pond, right? So it's all about choices and prioritizing the choices that are made. And so I have to say, I think Donna has done a very good job managing the budget. I looked at her budgets for the last 4 years and the budgets before, and just in terms of making the department heads reflect on what they've accomplished in the past year, in terms of setting priorities, in both midterm, long-term, short-term priorities, in terms of having the department heads indicate whether or not they accomplished their goal for the past year, and if not, why not, and what they intended, what they thought they could accomplish in the next year with the funds. It's very, very useful. It's available on the City Hall website. The comparison between before the holiday administration and when what you got is just columns of numbers, and in many cases you couldn't tell what the categories were, right? This is a document that is designed to be read and understood by anybody. And then what I did is I compared Newbury. I defined some comparable communities. The Department of Revenue site keeps data on all 352 communities in Massachusetts, and they, by population, by gross income, by net equalized value, which is the value of the houses, of the real estate, both business and non-business. And so I defined a couple communities that was sort of similar and looked at their budgets and in terms of tax rate, in terms of pension liability, in terms of how we spend money. We're right in there among a number of cities that are very well run. I don't think that's our problem, right?